What are you doing? Why should I tell you? No, you can walk and do that.
Welcome to Provo, Utah. Lavelle Edwards Stadium at altitude. Altitude that's been piloted by the likes of Young, McMahon, and Detmer, and home to the BYU Cougars. Maybe you need a little caffeine, or maybe the sheer energy of this matchup will keep you wide awake, as we know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. As we'll see a squad from the AAC, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the BYU Cougars. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we're ready to tee it up. BYU ready to put a foot to it and get this game going. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Tulsa Golden Hurricane offense takes the field, and they'll go on the attack first. And here he is, guys. Anytime he takes the field, he is in complete control of this offense.
And, David, he gives defensive coordinators nightmares because of his ability. They're going to have a hard time slowing him down.
No, he just doesn't have those weaknesses, those flaws, the whole playbook available, and he is a dude.
Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Great timing there on that throw by the QB on the out route. Gets it to his guy just in time. He makes the catch, and his momentum takes him out of bounds.
Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Tulsa wasting no time. Williams will pass. He makes the connection. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. So the BYU Cougars offense will go to work for the first time today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team. And generally, games go how these guys play. If they make plays, they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
The give to the back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
Now that's what you try to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Scanning the field, it's Retzlaff. Throws to the tight end. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how he...
Trying to beat the D deep. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
I know how the defense allowed that guy to get so wide open. Obviously, he's got tons of speed. We know that, but you've got to key on him and at least have two people running with him deep down the field. That time, that must have been a coverage bust because he was way too open.
Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And money down is where you see defenses really understand where the sticks are, play great pass defense, know what's coming, and get off the field.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs, get some positive momentum.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They've just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
Line getting set on second down. Motion from the offense. Quick pass on the fly motion. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. The Cougars look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on first down. They're trying to get to it. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert third and short from the 30? Finds a crease at the 20. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He's got it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. BYU right back to the line. To the air, it's Retzlaff. Got it. They will score. Touchdown, Cougar. Oh, do you just hate to see it? Blew the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that ranked-on-ranked matchup that has just gone final. Oregon delivered maybe its most thorough thumping in years in a game that featured a ton of big plays, not unlike the way Michael James, Kenyon Garner, and Jonathan Stewart used to do.
Off the play fake on first down. To throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Presley.
Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The offense in hurry-up mode. To the air on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They have work in front of them on third and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. And the third down pass is incomplete.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on third and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. On the move, he fires. He's got a first down and maybe a lot more. And after the explosive run, giving this offense a little bolt of energy, he steps out of bounds with a first down. From the red zone, looking for a man. He's got it. Touchdown, Tulsa. Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
They're just about ready to kick it away. Here he comes with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. To the air, it's Retzlaff. Pocket starts to collapse. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. They knock him down right there.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on third down. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drop.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Tosses it incomplete.
Well, it's third and short. They're throwing for it. They just can't come up with that one. Setting up a big decision now for the head coach on fourth down.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Let's see what he can do with it. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Offense making its way under the field to start the drive. Trying the left side. Still on his feet at the 45. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. And here on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. To the air, it's Retzlaff. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
Now the play fake. Using his legs to buy some time. He throws one to the left. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Wide open downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. That's reeled in. It's Bowers. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. BYU lines up quickly. He'll set up to throw. Feeling some heat. And it's caught! Touchdown, BYU! Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Power football with the run. They finally make the stop at the big run. He's plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Handoff from the gun. He locked up and held on to bring him down.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. Slips through the line. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. To the ground with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Off the play fake. Pressure coming. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
To throw, it's Retzlaff. He's going to run it. Get the touchdown, get the first down, or just get down. And the quarterback does. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Do you think that was a straight go, or they just sort of went with gut feel as to whether the defense was going to relax on that 4th and 1?
I don't know, but I know this. As a coach, I'm not giving a lot of freedom for gut will.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy has had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He's looking to throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now. If they keep this up, this could get ugly by the 4th quarter.
Throws to the wideout. It's caught. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, BYU! And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. Wide receiver shows motion. Just going to keep it after the snap. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. He'll start the return inside his 5. He had a vision of getting loose, but he'll go out of bounds at the 18. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build. Underneath Tulsa coverage, got it deep downfield. And he slipped through the crowd. And
He really...
touchdown, Golden Hurricane.
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's putting the college football world on notice.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Quarterback checking the play. Looking to pass. It's Retzlaff. Trying to escape and get it himself. There's a live football. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. One more snap coming before halftime. Off the play fake on first down to throw. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. Ready to go here in the second half, and Tulsa will kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that play ball. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll go to the ground. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. On the option. He'll toss it. Off to the races to the right. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown Cougars. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Arkansas State looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Red Wolves. Offense, defense, and special teams doing its part. Impressive, to say the least. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The give from the gun. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. Tulsa wasting no time. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting him into position.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
When you've already set your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. See if they can get it done on second and goal. Here's the handoff. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Tulsa. No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
He's going to try his luck from the end zone. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Looking to throw, it's Retzlaff. Steps away. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Hauls it in. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. They run the reverse. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. Now on second down. They'll run play action. He's going for a big play downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. On the return, it's Presley. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. If they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can quantify. Like, I don't understand it, but once it gets going in one direction, a lot of times it's so hard to swing it back the other direction. The momentum is real, and they got it.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, what a grab by the defense. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. Offense getting set for first down. They'll ride Davis here. At the 20, he's got space. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before. Chunk of yardage is picked up.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling a rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Cougar! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And the returner will be brought down. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. He wants to take the top off. Intercepted. Knocked down quickly after the pick, but that offense says thank you very much, and they'll have it at the 43. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Retzlaff. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
You know, as a quarterback, the worst thing you can do when you throw a go route is overthrow it, because the only thing that can happen is an incompletion like it did right there. The best thing to do sometimes is to underthrow, because your guy can come back, make the catch, or fight through and get a pass interference penalty.
3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Leaves it with the back. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and BYU is on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Buying some time. Fires downfield. Finds a man on the right. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. BYU has this offense clicking. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. A very productive play on 1st down has now set us up with his 2nd and goal. He wants it all. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, BYU! Lining up for the PAT. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the 4th. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
BYU, 42, Tulsa.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Green. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
They'll try the left side. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Tulsa wasting no time. Williams looking for a man. Here he goes breaking the pocket. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a 1st down. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10.
Man, how tough is this guy to defend? He drops back, everything tells you pass, and then he scrambles and gets the first down. Just so hard to defend.
Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Avoids pressure. But he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky. On third down, going up top. Quarterback now breaking the field. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Trying to get to it. Buys a little time with his feet. He will not get it.
You want to go to bed? You can go up whenever you want.
Quarterback checking off.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does in this next one.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Back to pass, it's Retzlaff. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Fires toward the end zone. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. The defender right there almost had it in his grasp. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He'll pull it down. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And the try is no good. An opportunity to really build this lead goes by the boards, but it's still a 19-point game. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Finds his tight end. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Coming after him. And he is corralled short of the line to gain. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The completion well past the sticks. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Williams will pass. Fires to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. They keep attacking through the air. Fires to the middle. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. He was hoping for that interception return for the touchdown, but he's brought down at the 27.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, unleashes one deep.
Touchdown, BYU! And the punishment adjustment has been extended. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
That makes the score BYU 49.
Let's see what he can do with the return. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Williams looking for a man. He's got an open man. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Throws to the wideout. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. He's going up top here late in the game. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive player right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Presley. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's his 4th interception of the game. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy.
He's loose. They're able to make the stop, but a little extra icing on this winning cake in this one. When you know you